We're over in Golfsmart Academy. We're located in Ara Damansara. This is a place where you can actually do your club fittings, change your grips, and you can also get your measurements via the TrackMan reading. So having a TrackMan can actually help you get your golf specs, the shafts, the club heads, and also the distance of your hits.
Very good. And it's also a good place for juniors, right? To get their measurements.
It's very good for juniors, it's very good for adults, and it's for anyone who actually wants to customize. This is rather a more personalization of the golf club.
Alright, now we're going to look into putting techniques. Are you ready?
I'm as ready as you are. Looking into golf putting techniques, we should know that 70% of golf is at the short game, and putting is where you save your strokes, and that's where you score. So let's look into the grip, which is the first most important one. You can have a nice neutral grip, almost similar to how you hold the golf club, and you can actually see that the left hand is still above and the right hand below. There's no changes in it. You can also have a reverse grip, having the left hand below and your right hand above. Now, let's go back to the neutral grip. Very good. This is the standard grip. Now, having your elbows close to your ribs is very important, so you can actually keep your pendulum. Next would be your stance. You don't want to have it too wide, nor should it be too narrow, too small. It just has to follow your shoulder length, and that would be a nice, perfect stance. Now let's see Bernie give it a practice putt. Let's try this one. Very good. Now that's a putt with a nice pendulum stroke. You don't want to rush it, nice and smooth, and making sure that you keep on practicing your putting strokes.
Can you explain to the viewers what is the definition of shaft flex?
Okay, shaft flex, you can actually see that, for example, this brand is a Oban shaft. It has 45 grams in terms of the weight distribution. Knowing that the shaft, there is a regular, there is a firm, and there's also a stiff shaft. For the stronger hitters, they can use an X flex. So an X flex is very, very stiff, and it actually determines the ball flight, the ball trajectory, and how far the ball can go. So, for example, if you want longer drives, you must have something that suits your swing and your club head speed. So, one of the things that people go to a club fitter is to get their reading via a TrackMan reading, and they can actually customize their shaft.
And that would give them the best distance.
More distance, more accuracy, happier results. Okay, so maybe Bernie, you can give us one shot of a driver and tell us how the shaft feels.
Now we have the different kind of shafts, and Atik will go through with us the different shafts.
Okay, for the driver shafts, as I mentioned earlier about the Oban shafts, the golfers can actually choose to get a regular or firm or stiff shaft. So for the stronger hitters, they can actually use an X flex. Now moving on, there are all sort of brands. You've got the Matrix, we've got the Mitsubishi Rayons, we've got the Tour AD, and we also have the Daimana shafts. For the irons, you can look at the steel fiber shafts, which is it's done by Aerotype. And the best part about this brand is that they actually have a junior specially made shaft. So this white one by Big Fish Golf is actually customized for junior golfers. So there are so many manufacturers who actually develop very good and strong brands. This can actually help the performance of the golfers and give you better shots.
So alright, for next segment, we are going to look at different kind of shots. We'll be focusing on the drives, And now we're going to take a break and we'll be looking at J&G Golf Academy that's located in Kuala Lumpur. We'll be looking at 4 to 6-year-old kids on the golf course.